G'day guys. Today I want to talk about 10 things that I've decided to quit since I turned 60. So I'll be counting these down and I want to hear your feedback. I want to hear your comments about the things that you've decided to quit as you've got to 60 or close to 60. So the first thing I decided to quit was just working for the sake of working. Like, why work extra hours if you're not working towards something? Like, only work extra if you need your money to actually put to something. So clear focus. You get in the habit of just working, and it can really drain your energy and your enthusiasm for life if you work too hard, too long. So that's the first thing I decided to quit. I'm not just going to work. If I wanted to, I could work 7 days a week, but what's the point? Why are you working? So that's point number one. The second thing I decided to quit is neglecting my physical and mental health. So it's really important that you stay as healthy as you possibly can so that you can live your best life. So that's the other thing I decided to quit. Really, I wanted to make sure that I'm in the best possible shape. As we age, it's normal for everyone's health to decline. So if you can really focus on your physical health, don't quit looking after yourself, basically. So spend time and effort to try to do the right thing, put in a regular exercise regime. I've been walking every morning, and it's good. Physically it's good for me, but also mentally it's really good for you. So that's the thing that I decided to quit, neglecting my physical health, looking after myself. That was number two. The third thing that I decided to quit was stressing over small things. Like, why worry about little things? There's a lot of people out there that sort of stress over all these little things in life and ends up ruining their day. And most of the time they're little things that you can't change. You haven't got any direct influence over. So why worry about the little things? So that's the other thing I quit. I quit worrying about all those little things in life that happen every day to everybody that people stress over. Just let them go. Don't worry about them. The next thing that I decided to quit is irregular sleep patterns. So I decided that I wanted to try to get a good night's sleep every night so that I'm in the best possible shape I can be in during the day when I want to do things. So I decided to try to go into a habit of trying to get to bed as early as I can so that I can get a good night's sleep and wake up feeling good. Again, there's a lot of people out there I know that don't prioritise their sleep. They prioritise everything else and they end up having really bad quality sleep, and that can affect them the next day. So it's very difficult to be performing at your best if you don't get enough sleep. So that's the next thing that I quit. I quit the irregular sleep patterns. I'll turn around here. So I've been trying to go to bed early, get good night's sleep so that I can wake up early and exercise and start the day right. Got a much better chance of living a healthy and happy life if you start the day the right way. Very tough if you start the day off and you're tired and grumpy and stressed about things. All right, so the next point, or the next item that I decided to quit was overcommitting, especially to other people. So again, there's a lot of people around that they do things that they don't really want to do. They sort of think that they should do them, for other people, or go places or do activities for other people, and they don't really want to do them. They end up doing them and then they complain about it non-stop. They do the thing they don't want to do and then complain and whinge about it for the next few hours or even a couple of days, it upsets them. So that's the next thing that I decided to quit. I'm not going to do that. If I don't really want to go somewhere or spend time with different people, then I won't do it. I'm not going to get angry or nasty about it. I'm just going to decline and say, no, I can't do that. I'm too busy for that, or I'm unable to do that. So that's the next thing I decided to quit. Overcommitting to things that I don't really want to do. So, you know, your time is too precious. When you get to my age, you know that time is running out. Like I mentioned in another video, a golf analogy is I'm on the back nine now, definitely on the back nine. I've got less time in front of me than I have behind me. So I'm not going to waste it spending time doing things or spending time with people that I don't really want to spend time with or spend time at doing. So that's my next thing. The next point that I decided to quit, which leads on from that last one, is I'm not going to maintain relationships with people that, you know, I haven't got a lot of respect for. You know, maybe they haven't got a lot of respect for me. You know, it's just not working out. So I'm not going to work to maintain those relationships. So you should have relationships with people that you want to be around, that have got your best interests at heart. Don't just spend time with people, you know, maybe you've spent time with them in the past, or, you know, because of different relationships you think you're meant to or you should. Only do it if it's going to be beneficial to you. Again, because of the time factor. You don't want to look back on your life, you know, in 10 years' time and think, I spent so much time there, and was it a mistake? So that's the next item that I've decided to quit. The next thing that I've decided to quit is just mindless spending on items that you don't really need or want, but you think you're sort of meant to, or you've done it spent money on things in the past. So I've decided that I've quit that. I'm only going to spend money on things that I really want to now, and that I can get a direct benefit from, that I really feel like it's helping me. You know, and that could be anything though. That could be giving money to charity. As long as I feel like I'm getting a lot out of it, then that's what I've decided to quit. Just spending money on things that, you know, are a waste of time that I don't want to. On things that I get a lot of satisfaction, enjoyment out of, I'm happy to spend money. But there's a lot of things that when you look back, you're spending money on, and it's a waste. You're wasting a lot of money. So that's the other thing that I decided to quit. The next thing that I decided to quit is procrastination on personal goals. So think about some things that you really want to achieve or that you want to do, and you've been procrastinating. Like, time's going by. If you don't do them now, you know, when are you going to do them? So I've decided to quit on procrastination on those goals. It's time to get on with it. Time's running out. So put down in the comments what you think about that, and all the other points that I've put. I'd love to hear your thoughts on all these different aspects that I've decided to quit. It's funny how your priorities change as you get older. So lots of things you do when you're younger, maybe in your 40s and 50s, that you would do, that I would do, that I had a larger priority. But now that I'm over 60, my priorities have definitely changed. So time to get on with it. But yeah, put down in the comments below what you think about these, and if your priorities have changed. So the next one that I've quit is, and I've sort of touched on this earlier again, but really looking after myself. So making health a really high priority, like number one priority. Because if you're not healthy, physically and mentally, like life's not a lot of fun. So that should be very high. And if you do look after yourself and you're good to yourself, then you're more likely to be good to other people and help other people. So that's something that's very high on my agenda. Making sure I look after myself, I'm in the best possible shape I can be in. So then I can be good and nice to other people. Because if you can't be nice to yourself, you're not going to be nice to other people. It's impossible. So that's very important. And the last point, number 10, that I've decided to quit is I've quit fearing change. I'm embracing change. I've had a fair bit of change in my life over the last couple of years. Some major things have happened, and you know, I've decided not to fear it, but to embrace it, embrace change, make the best of it. It's like a new adventure moving forward. So that's the last thing. So as I said before, I'd love to hear your comments. Please comment down below. In my last few videos, I've had lots of really interesting comments. So you get different opinions from people. So I don't care if you agree with these things that I've said or you totally disagree. Put down the comments below. I'd love to hear your opinions. So I hope you liked this video. If you did like it, give me the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, please. I'd really appreciate that. So I hope you guys are having a nice day. It's a little bit warmer in Melbourne this afternoon. I think it's about 17 or 18 degrees, but it's meant to rain. So I'm scheduled to coach for 4 hours this afternoon. But yeah, the forecast rain. So let's hope I can get through it. All right, guys. Hope you're having a good day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.